up on bones. Ooh.
Hi, we're Ian and Julie. Follow us on our tiny homestead and our debt-free project of a lifetime, the building of our shipping container home here in the Pyrenees, and all of this alongside our full-time jobs. Hi, welcome back. We're not on site today. The weather here is just awful. So we've made our workstation under the barn at our current home, next to the huge pile of Douglas Fir wood you saw us collect from the woodyard in a previous video. We'll pop a link above to that for you. So the plan was, and I say was, here we've set up the planing station, and then once we've planed the boards, we've stacked them over here, where is my sanding station, to then move to the third place where I've been trying to treat all the boards. But by all plans, no, we just can't manoeuvre these boards enough. So we've decided to revise the plan. We're going to, both of us, we're going to plane all 100 boards in one go, and it's quite tough going because we only want to put them through once. So that means both of us, Ian pushes them in and I pull them out. That then will allow us to get rid of the planing table station. I've just been and bought a few more sawhorses. It'll free this space up and I'll be able to set up my 3 workstations for sanding, treatment and varnishing. It's not going to get done by itself, so we've got to get cracking.
We're getting quite a lot of this, so we filled this bin up already. So I think that's 4 of these. So I think we'll go and give the chickens a treat. Hello, chicks. Nothing's wasted, come on.
We don't want to waste all these precious shavings, and we seem to be collecting quite a lot of them. It's going in the chicken's bed tonight. Oh, little ladies, look what we're doing, what we got. They're going to be comfy tonight. Nice thick bed for my little girls. Lovely. Smells nice. But the girls are more interested in the muck heap, the compost pile. Hello, ladies. They're queuing up to get in, Ian. Hurry up.
Oh my
They're
God.
telling you off.
I don't think we'll be. We need to find some bags.
Oh my gosh, it's a mountain.
Yeah, we'll find some bags.
Yeah. I think we better go and get those big heavy duty ones from the builder's merchant.
planer we're using is this DeWalt. I found it locally secondhand on Facebook Marketplace. Really good price, just up the road from us. So it saves buying one of the lesser makes, which would probably break down a lot quicker. So yeah, pretty happy with this. 10 to go, but we'll have a quick coffee because wearing those ear defenders is quite tiring on the old ears. It's last lot of sticks. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, finally, the last board. Oh,
Yes, we've done it.
that last.
Oh, come on then. We've got it.
Hurrah.
And as usual, the dogs are with us. Sorry for shouting, we've got ear defenders on.
Oh. So, just to recap, we bought this wood probably last October. Last October. So it's had October, November, December. It's now January. 3.5 months. This barn here, the whole sun comes in all afternoon. So it acted like a little mini drying oven. So this wood is bone dry. I doubt there's any moisture much left in it at all. And hence we've been able to push it through that DeWalt planer pretty harshly. So I've been taking off just over 1 millimetre, some boards 1.5 millimetres. So that's why you can see us pushing really hard to get it through. I know you're not really supposed to do that, and it's all supposed to run through on its own, but there's so many boards here, we can't go multiple passes, so we're being a bit lazy. But it seems to have worked out. Final board. We're going to see whether we're going to sand it or not. I don't think we will. The finish on it is quite good. We're going to then varnish half the boards, place those up onto the garage, because the other half we're going to then screw over those, and then we can varnish all of it together in one. And I think that will save a lot of varnish because there's going to be a lot of offcuts when I'm doing this. So the least work possible, but for the best result. That's what I say. Right, last board. Let's go.
Let's go, we've got it. Oh, the little babies are done.
Right, from all the comments, quite a few mentions about the safety wear we have.
Or the lack of our safety wear.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone from concreting and block work to roofing, all in our running shoes. Well, it also has been noticed by a company called Andanda, and they manufacture safety wear. And they kindly sent us some safety boots, safety shoes, and some anti-cut gloves. So they sent me the cozy boots. So now I can ditch my trainers and wear these. And yeah, as you can see, I've been wearing them now for about a month or so. And they're pretty comfy, as the name suggests. They got full toe protection, anti-puncture soles, anti-slip, and also good for electricians. So I'm really, really happy with them. My last safety boots, which is one of the reasons I didn't really wear them, with a protective toe. Every time I sort of kneeled down and things like that, I would start getting a black toe. There was a lot of pressure on my toenail, on my big toe. But these, I haven't had any of that whatsoever. They're really good. And then Julie?
Yeah, no, I've never had any safety shoes, and I was a bit dubious about having a pair. And honestly, I love them, and I'm not saying that because they got sent to me. They are so flexible and light, and yeah, it just feels like wearing a normal everyday trainer. So I'm super happy.
And the gloves we've got are anti-cut. They've got this double protection, PU coating, and all the rest will be in the description. But these are one item that we will wear, but I'm not going to put them to the test. Now, I'm quite prone to cuts, and I go day to day with probably a cut a day. And as you can see, lost one of my fingers in the past. So again, thanks again for Andanda.
Yeah.
It's not a sponsored video, but they kindly sent us this equipment to try out. And I am really happy with it. So links in the description to Amazon where you can get these. Right, let's get back to the build.
And all fingers, yes.
Before we varnish them, we just give them a treatment on the other one side, the inside. This would be up against the house wrap anyway, but it just allows the moisture to get in. So when we do varnish them, it won't cup so much. Plus, it'll give protection against all the bugs and things we have here.
Here in France, we have the Capricorn and some other nasty little bugs that like to eat wood. So this stuff you put on once every 10 years and it repels everything.
Although we probably won't be able to get to it again. So
It'll repel me. Oh. In between varnishing and treating wood, I've just came out to check on the chickens. Today, oh my gosh, it's the first day we've had 2 eggs. So one of the new little red girls, she's laying an egg because there was only one yesterday, and today's the first day we've got 2. Here we go, I'm going to show you. 2 little eggs. I think they've earned their treat today. Got them some worms. What's this little lady? Did you lay me an egg? Good girl. Oh, you are. You're beautiful.
Well, we've got a few chores this morning. Getting rid of all the hedge cuttings. Plenty in the garden, and they've been stood there for a long time, but they're all dry now. So we've got a burn pile just here. We're going to see whether we can get it alight. Probably not just yet, but tonight. We always sort of do fires at night time. So Julie is bringing even more by hand.
I get the 4-wheel drive wheelbarrow.
Even though we have got the power dumper now, but that was already full.
Yeah.
So we're just going to offload this. Alright, that's all the bags done, ready for later on. Now all the shavings, as you saw from the Douglas Fir, we were going to use the chickens, but as soon as we put it into the chickens, they decided not to go in, and we got loads of it. So we're not going to risk it again because the chickens have started to go back in now.
So it's off to the mucky.
Yeah, so we're just going to, it's a shame really because they're really good. So we're going to put them on the Tyson's muck heap and compost them instead. Yeah, it's a shame.
Oh, it is a shame, but hopefully it'll compost down then. I'll put his fresh muck on top of this. Got the wings. Just got the wind blowing it everywhere.
You sit down. Just sat on the edge.
No, it's too bouncy, it'll plop out.
sit on. And me, I'm in the back of the trailer with the bin and the wheelbarrow. Ooh, and it's a bumpy ride home. That just bruised my bum bones. Ooh.
Morning ritual. Hello. Good morning. What?
Girls have just had some treats at breakfast with their grains.
Still working into the night on these planks.
My daily ritual, I turn them over to the rough side, put the protection coating on, come back after spending a day working with Ian, turn the boards over, and before I can feed him, I have to varnish everything. But it is looking good. It's looking good now.
Yeah, and we're getting there. So hardly, well, one more day. That is the before pile, just over there on the sawhorses, and this is the after pile.
It's growing.
So we will be soon bringing the trailer, and we'll be able to load those onto the trailer and get them down to the plot.
Just for me to do it all over again, but in situ next time. That'll be the exciting part.
Yeah, we're putting the second coat and the third coat once these are all been installed, and then we'll be able to do all the edges here and hopefully seal it plank to plank.